and become something real and tangible that we can use in the world. And this morning we're going to be doing prototyping, which is my favorite thing, where we'll be thinking with our hands and actually building, and then we'll be talking about how these ideas can live on and how we might pilot these ideas and test these ideas in the afternoon. But first we wanted to tell you a little bit more about ourselves. A lot of you have been asking, who are you, ISKME, and what do you do? So I just wanted to quickly just give you an overview of what we do and show you our website and invite you to stay in touch with Sam and I. Our emails are just our first names at iskme.org. So Samantha at ISKME, Megan at iskme.org. And so we're an education nonprofit based in Half Moon Bay, California, which is just about 25 miles south of San Francisco, close to the airport if you need a ride. And we're on the coast, and we were founded in 2002. We're celebrating our 10-year anniversary this year. And we're founded as a research institute, and since then have branched out into other areas in education. But initially we were founded to look at knowledge sharing in education, so how different institutions and schools and policymakers are sharing knowledge in education. And then from that research we started to create technology to help facilitate knowledge sharing in education. And then through that technology we started to do field building, so trainings and workshops and events to help foster knowledge sharing in education. So we have three kind of areas where we're working: research, technology, and field building. And Sam and I represent the build team, the field building. We're doing trainings and events, but we're very connected with our research and technology teams too. And we do events like this all over the world, and we have a big event called Big Ideas Fest that we do every December in Half Moon Bay, and would like to invite all of you. It's a great 3-day event where we have a similar type of format, but we look at some different design challenges over the 3 days. And it's at the Ritz-Carlton in Half Moon Bay, which is a very nice place to be for a few days on the coast. And we also do, my side of the Build project is a lot with our teacher training. So I'm working mostly with K-12 teachers with open educational resources, or e-learning as it's called a lot in Europe. So that's what I'm doing. And we have OER Commons, which I think some of you are familiar with, which is a site that we use to help curate and create community around open educational resources or e-learning. So that's just kind of an overview of who we are and what we do, and we're happy to answer other questions and stay in touch, but just wanted to give you information so that we can continue the collaborations moving forward. And we're really looking forward to seeing what comes out of today. So with that, I'll hand it over to Sam and our first speaker.
So good morning, and again, thank you for your full participation and collaboration and ideation that happened yesterday. We're really excited to move in today, as Megan said, where we start to make the ideas even more real. With prototyping, you'll work with your group to get the ideas out of your head and into your hands and really start to see how these ideas could be really implemented. And then we'll have an opportunity at the end of the day today to present our ideas. So the groups will visit each other's rooms probably. Oftentimes the prototypes are fairly complex and difficult to just pick up and move. So we'll probably have a field trip to each other's rooms to hear about the work that you've done here. So it's a really exciting time to just have it all come into fruition. So now we're putting on the hat. So yesterday we had the hat of the researcher, And then we had I always like to think of the like German designer glasses when we were in design, you know. And now we go into prototyping, and I would say with prototyping, it's kind of the rolling up our sleeves and putting on the clothes that we don't mind if they get dirty or not, you know, when you go into like an art room or something like this, because now we're going to really start to model this idea. And it's a time to see what works and what doesn't work. As we know, many of the best ideas come from many failures, many changes that needed to be made along the way. So it's going to be a great time to test out your ideas. So moving into prototyping, I'd like to introduce a speaker who's going to share his own experiences in work that will be inspirational for the work that you're doing here in Isla. And share some of the sort of tweaks and details that he's made along the way. So Maxime Legrand is the founder and CEO of Project Education, which is a Paris-based consulting firm that specializes in the field of higher education and research. And Project Education has advised over 50 major research and education projects, with an emphasis on the development of strong and sustainable links with the economic world and its stakeholders. So I look forward to hearing and introduce Maxime. Thank you.